Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's game. My name is Matt O'Connor, and I'm going to be your commentator for tonight, and we don't have any time for introductions, even though I just said the introductions, but my point still stands. And already, right off the bat, during tonight's game of the Wakefield Warriors versus the, let me just check the paper here, Bedford Buccaneers. And we're starting off with a free throw performed by number 10, Marina Guarini. She's got one shot remaining. And just bouncing out. Warriors are able to gain control of the ball. M. Shinney leading the pack. Quinn has it now. Quickly passing it over to 40. Buccaneers are able to steer their ship. Wakefield has the ball, led by Mia 40. 40 passes it to Emma Shinney. Goes for it, but the Buccaneers have it now. Warriors are able to take it back. Ashley Purcell has it, quickly throwing it over to Emma Shinney. Emma Quinn going for it. Sophie Brown is able to get her two-pointer with the first score of tonight's game. Buccaneers have it now, led by number 10, Marina Guarini. Number 25, Catherine Vaughn throws it up. Catherine Vaughn is stepping up to the court with two shots for the Buccaneers. She shoots, and she scores. That's 1 point for the Buccaneers, but she's got one shot left. Just bouncing out. Buccaneers are able to still keep control of the ball. Number 14, Alexandra Zorn. Passes it back over to Marina. Hannah Hill's onto the court as number 14, Alexandra Zorn, throws it over, all the way over to number 1, Sydney Poore. Just bouncing out. Buccaneers are able to score, taking the lead with 3 points. Warriors are hot on their trail, though. Ashley Purcell's got it, throwing it back over to Hannah Hill. Buccaneers have the ball again. Buccaneers making a team play, throwing it up, and in it goes. Buccaneers have 5 points to Wakefield's 2. Sophie Brown's got it, throwing it up, and goes in. It's 4-5. Wakefield's 1 point behind. Buccaneers are making their way over. Alexandra goes over. First foul for the Buccaneers as Hannah Hill takes the ball, throwing it over to Sophie Brown. Emma Shinney goes for the opening. Quinn throws it up, but it bounces out. But Wakefield's favor. Time for the first free throw for Wakefield, being thrown by Emma Quinn. She misses her first one, but she's got one left. Mackenzie Tierney enters the court. And she makes it in. Wakefield takes the lead. Sydney Poor has the ball. Wakefield runs in front of it. Ashley Purcell with a very nasty move. Number 5, Mackenzie Tierney's got the ball with Ashley Purcell going for the defense. Number 15, Julia Deering's got the ball now. Buccaneers using their strategy card. And that is our first timeout, so we'll be back. And we're back. We're starting off immediately, but the whistle's already been blown. Buccaneers have got it, only for it to be snatched by Wakefield. Sophie Brown's got the ball, throwing it over to Quinn. Quinn goes for it, just bouncing out. Warriors still have control over it. Emma Shinny goes for it, just bouncing out right into the hands of the Buccaneers. Mackenzie Tierney passes it over, just bouncing out for Sydney Poor. Fouls are 2-all and the score is 5-all. The Wakefield ball led by Emma Shinny. Everybody's getting ready. Passing it over to Ashley Purcell, up into the air. Wakefield still has it. Emma Quinn goes for it. Quickly passing it over to Sophie Brown. Sophie Brown throws it up, just bouncing out into the red. Mia 40 steps up, switching out with Sophie Brown. Still a Wakefield ball. Anna Hill throws it over to Ashley Purcell, back over to Emma Shinny, who goes for it and lands herself and her team a three-pointer. Score now stands 8-5. Sydney Poor's got the ball. The ball goes over to Wakefield, led by Mia 40. Emma Shinny leads the Wakefield Warriors once more. from the 40. Just bouncing out. Buccaneers have it now. Number 10, Marina Guarini throws it over. Marina goes for it. Bouncing off, giving the Warriors a chance to strike. Still remains in the Warriors' hands. She throws it over to Quinn. Purcell's got it. Quickly giving it to Hill. And Machini's got the ball. Finding an opening, but it goes straight into the Buccaneers' hands. Marina throws it up, and the Buccaneers score. They're now 1 point behind Wakefield. Red and blue have never clashed this hard. Until now. Quinn goes for it, throwing it up, but the Buccaneers are able to stop it, but Wakefield, I just blanked on what I was supposed to say there. Oh my God, but it was Bedford's fault. So, Wakefield gets a free throw. And the Queen lands it. Sophie Brown returns once more. And Quinn's still got one free throw remaining. And she lands her second one, putting Wakefield at 10. Buccaneers still got it, led by number 15, Julia Deering. Wakefield ball led by Mia Forty with Emma Shinny close by. Shinny and Forty making their way over. Herself keeping her eyes open. Throwing it over to 40. Makes her way up. Only for the Buccaneers to grab the ball again. But the Warriors fight back with a steal of their own. And there go the 2 thumbs up. Bedford ball led by number 1, Sydney Poor. Ball goes to Sydney from the ref. Quickly throwing it over. Nicely done by Marina Guarini. 10-9. Quinn throws it over to 40, who goes for it and lands it. That puts Wakefield at 13 points, but the Buccaneers are close behind with 9. The ball goes straight up into the air in a display of really strange basketball physics. And that's another timeout. We'll be back in a moment. And we're back. The Buccaneers return first with Wakefield following suit. We've got 1 minute and 11 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Ref hands the ball off to Mia Forty, quickly throwing it over to Shinny. Emma throws it over to Ashley Purcell. Passing it over to Emma Quinn. Mia Forty quickly moving around, passing it to Purcell, who passes over to Quinn. Buccaneers have got it now. We've got less than a minute on the clock. Buccaneers score a three-pointer. Once again, remaining 1 point behind the Warriors. Buccaneers have the ball and have a chance to take back the lead. But it goes right into the Warriors' hands. Emma Shinney leading the charge. Going over to Emma Quinn. But the Buccaneers steal it back. We've got 15 seconds. And it goes over to Wakefield. We've got 11.4 seconds remaining. This one's a nail biter, even though we're only in the first quarter. Brooklyn Calder enters the court. 5 seconds. Ashley Purcell goes for it, just bouncing out. And so ends quarter one with a score of 13 for Wakefield to 12 for Bedford. All right, folks, we'll be back after a small break. And we're back to cover quarter number 2. The Wakefield Warriors return first, with the Buccaneers following suit. The score is 13 to 12. Warriors are ahead by 1 point. The foul score stands as 2 for Wakefield, 2-3 for Bedford. Starting things off with a Wakefield ball led by Brooklyn Calder, passing it over to Emma Shinney. Mia Forty goes for it and scores herself a three-pointer. Wakefield's now got 16 to Bedford's 12, but the Buccaneers have the ball. Wakefield Warriors steal it back. Very impressive. That's a total of 4 fouls for Bedford. Wakefield ball led by Emma Shinney. Just bouncing out, and there goes the whistle into the red. Number 1, Cindy Poor has the ball. Quickly throwing it over to Alexandra Zorn. Cindy throws it over. Bedford ball led by Sydney. It's a rush over for the ball. Buccaneers still manage to keep control over it. Warriors have it, led by Emma Shinney, throwing it over to Brooklyn Calder. And Wakefield takes charge. Time for a free throw. Sophie Brown's got 2 shots. She's got 1 remaining. And she makes it in. Wakefield's got 17 now. But the Buccaneers are sailing towards the other side of the court. And the ball goes out. It's a Bedford ball, led by Sydney Poor once more. Just bouncing out, goes into the Warriors' hands with the Buccaneers on their tail. But then Calder's got the ball, throwing it over to Emma Shinney. Emma Shinney goes for it, and she makes it in. Wakefield's got 20 points. Buccaneers are devising out a treasure map. The Buccaneers failed to score, so the ball goes over to Wakefield, specifically Mia Forty, who throws it over to Brooklyn Calder. Emma Shinney throws it over to Brooklyn Calder. Passes over to Purcell. Foul score remains 3-5. Sydney Poor takes up the mantle once more with Emma Shinney going for defense. Warriors have it. Purcell's got the ball. Throwing it over. Emma Shinney trying to make her moves. Throwing it over to Ashley Purcell. Just bouncing out. Brooklyn Calder's got it. It's a Wakefield ball led by Brooklyn Calder. Throwing it over to Emma Shinney. Calder goes for it, just bouncing. Foul score remains 4 for Wakefield to 5 for Bedford. Number 14, Alexandra Zorn has the ball. Throwing over to Sydney Poor. Brooklyn Calder gets it back for the Warriors. Number 5, Mackenzie Tierney returns to the court. Emma Shinney has the ball. Warriors have got it. Brooklyn Calder has the ball, throwing it up, just bouncing out. After a quick toss-up. That looks like more of a volleyball move than a basketball move, but we'll go with it. And that one goes to Wakefield. Mia Forty leads the squad. Emma Quinn quickly throws it over to Brooklyn Calder. Ashley Purcell's got it now. Warriors are pulling out the strategy card. Buccaneers have their eyes set, sailing for the most valuable treasure in all of the sea. Victory. Number 25, Catherine Vaughn, throws it over to number 14, Alexandra Zorn, but it lands out of bounds. Bedford ball led by Alexandra Zorn, who goes for the three-pointer, just bouncing out. Score still remains 20-12. Warriors have a distinct lead. Buccaneers still got it. Trying to find a way to shoot. And the Buccaneers gain themselves 2 points. But the Warriors have the ball now. Brooklyn Calver trying to find a teammate to pass to in the form of Ashley Purcell. It's a Warrior ball led by Emma Shinney. 3 minutes and 15 seconds remain. Brooklyn Calver's got it. Almost dropping it, but she's able to regain her focus. Ashley Purcell throws it up and just bouncing out before it goes in. Buccaneers have got it. Alexandra Zorn's got the ball. Throwing it over to Julia Deering. Buccaneers miss, but Warriors are able to take back the ball. Ashley Purcell's got it. Sophie Brown tries to throw it up, but it's blocked by the Buccaneers. Alexandra's got it again, throwing it over to Marina. Emma Shinney's got the ball for the Warriors, passed over by Ashley Purcell, now going into Brooklyn Calver's hands. Ashley Purcell trying to find an opening, rolling it over. Quinn goes for it, but it bounces out right back into the Buccaneers' hands. All still remains in Wakefield's arms. Anna Hill returns to the court and is leading the squad this time around. Passing it over to Emma Shinney. Foul score is now 4 for Wakefield, 2-7 for Bedford. As Emma Quinn's got 1 free throw. And she makes it in, giving Wakefield 21 points. I was mistaken. She actually has another free throw remaining. She shoots and scores. Wakefield's now got 22. Alexandra Zorn leading the Buccaneers on this one. Passing it over to Julia. Nicely done by number 5, Mackenzie Tierney. Buccaneers steal back the ball from Wakefield. Marina throws it up over. Bedford ball led by Alexandra Zorn. Throwing it over to Marina. We got less than a minute left. Buccaneers trying to find an opening. Mackenzie's got it. Passing over to Alexandra. Throwing it up. Looks like a toss-up here. Buccaneers still have control over it. We've got 30 seconds remaining in this quarter. Bedford now has a total of 8 fouls, as another free throw is imminent, led by, once again, Emma Quinn. And scoring the free throw. But she's got one left. And she makes her second free throw. Wakefield has now got 24 points. Wakefield's luck is incalculable today. We've got 20 seconds left. Still a Medford ball led by Alexander Zorn. Plenty of players wide open. Number 25, Catherine Vaughn was one of them. Mackenzie has it, throwing it back to Catherine. This net just does not seem to be cooperating. Time for a Bedford free throw led by Marina Guarini. Just bouncing out, but she's got one left. Brooklyn Calder comes in, takes me a 40's place. Pops out. Buccaneers still have it. 5 seconds. Buccaneers are able to score a two-pointer.
Warriors calling number 21
and it's time for another free throw from the Buccaneers. This time, Catherine Vaughn. One of the senior captains for the Bedford Buccaneers. Just bouncing out. 3, 2, 1. Very impressive throw there, but quarter 2 comes to a close, and now we're going to go into halftime. So we'll be back in 10 minutes to cover the remaining 2 quarters. back, everybody, to the Wakefield Warriors versus the Bedford Buccaneers game. Interesting start there. The score is currently 24 for Wakefield to 19 for Bedford. Wakefield has the ball, led by Emma Shinney. Twins going for it on the inside. But the Buccaneers have the ball now. Marina fails to catch it. It's a Wakefield ball led by Mia Forty. Throwing it over to Emma Shinney. Trying to find an opening. Quinn throws it over to Purcell. Sophie Brown throws it up and scores. 26 to 19. Marina trying to find an opening. Quickly throwing over to Julia. Back over to Alexander, who scores a three-pointer. The Buccaneers are catching up. But not before Wakefield Warriors score themselves another two-pointer. Cindy Poor trying to find herself an opening. Marina's got the ball, throwing it over. Ashley Purcell leads the Warriors, but drops it and is picked up by the Buccaneers. Cindy Poor leads the squad. Passing it over to Julia. And it goes over to Wakefield, led by Mia Forty. Emma goes five. Trying to find an opening, passing it over to Ashley Purcell. Back over to Quinn. And it goes over to the Buccaneers, led by Alexander Zorn. With it going over to Mackenzie. Ashley Purcell right in front of her. Back to Alessandra. Just bouncing out. And it still stays a Bedford ball. Alessandra's back up in the point of high position. Scores herself a three-pointer. The Buccaneers are still set sailing. The Wakefield boats still pretty far ahead, but the Buccaneers are catching back up.
Bedford calling is under 25, Captain Vaughn, for second personal.
Time for a set of free throws, led by number 10, Mia Forty. Mia Forty's got one free throw remaining. Brooklyn Calder returns to the court. And literally just bouncing out. Basketball physics, folks. Very powerful source of matter. And I mean that by like matter like it matters, and not matter like the matter that makes up our universe. Anna Hill's back out on the court.
Anna Hill again facing the 14th for the Warriors.
Wakefield ball led by Anna Hill, throwing it over to Emma Shinney with Julia Deering right in front of her. Anna Hill's got the ball, passing over to Ashley Purcell. Sophie Brown goes for it, just bouncing out. Just bouncing out for the Warriors. They keep trying to get that set of points. Just bouncing out for Calder. Still a Wakefield ball led by Emma Shinney. Passing it over to Ashley Purcell. Into the air. And the points still go unclaimed.
Bedford is number 25, Catherine Vaughn, her third personal, third team.
Emma Shinney leads the pack once more. Score still remains 24-28. Anna Hill's got it, going for the three-pointer, just bouncing out right into the Buccaneers' hands. Bring it all the way over to Alessandra. Catherine Vaughn's got it, throwing it over to Julia. Back over to Mackenzie. Back over to Alessandra. Buccaneers are trying to score, but Wakefield gets back the ball. Brooklyn Calder leading the rest of her teammates to the other side. Just bouncing across. Alexandra throws it over. Swiftly dodging the Warriors. Goes to Catherine. Bouncing out. The Wakefield ball. Anna Hill's got it. And the Shinney close by. Ball goes over to Emma as the two make their way towards the Buccaneers. Calder trying to find an opening, but it goes over to Bedford nonetheless. Mackenzie Tierney starting off. 3 minutes and 11 seconds. Goes over to Julia. Back over to Alexandra. Bridget Sheehan running over with the rest of her teammates. Back over, led by Julia with Catherine Vaughn close by. Buccaneers still have it, and they get it in. 26. And they get a set of free throws on top of that. Eliza Margolis enters the court for the first time this game. If Catherine makes this shot, the Buccaneers will only be 1 point behind. And she makes it. Wakefield now only has a 1-point lead. As the ball rolls, so do people's expectations. Sophie Brown comes back out onto the court.
For the Warriors, Stephanie Brown,
It's a Bedford ball. Alexandra Zorn has the ball. Throwing it over to Mackenzie. Back to Alexandra. Throwing it over to Julia. Back over to Catherine. And Bedford takes the lead away from Wakefield. Wakefield now has a free throw of their own. Performed by number 24, Brooklyn Calder. She's got a set of 2 shots for Wakefield. And she makes the first one. Things are tied up again, 29-29. She shoots and scores. Wakefield now has 30 with a 2-point lead. Buccaneers have the ball. Alexander has it with Brooklyn Calder in front of her. Bedford scores. Once again, Bedford has a lead of 31-30. If Catherine Vaughn makes this, they will now have a 2-point lead. And she does. Bedford now has a 2-point lead. Wakefield still manages control over the ball. And it goes in. Things are tied up again. 32-32. Who will break the tie? Catherine Vaughn's got the ball. Passes over to Mackenzie. Buccaneers have still got it. But the Warriors take control. We've got less than a minute left. Mia Forty passes it over to Quinn. He passes back to Mia. Brooklyn Calder's got the ball. Calder goes for it. Just before it. Buccaneers have the ball, less than 30 seconds. Catherine Vaughn's got the ball, 15 seconds. 10 seconds remain. And Bedford's able to secure a 2-pointer. So ends quarter number 3. But we've still got 1 more quarter left. Tune in after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the end game. Both teams have fought long and hard. Warriors and the Buccaneers constantly flip-flopping between who has the lead. Currently the score stands 32 for Wakefield to 34 for the Buccaneers. Wakefield sends out their 5 players, quickly followed by Bedford. Ball starts out in Bedford's hands. Let's see how this goes. Kansas got the ball, passing it over to Alexandra. Running over, throwing it up and over. And it's time for, once again, another Bedford free throw.
13-5. Alexander Zohar has 2 shots for Bedford.
She's still got 1 shot remaining. Just bouncing out. Buccaneers desperately trying to score, but the Warriors take the ball. Ashley Purcell throws it up and scores, tying things up again. And that's a timeout. We'll be back in a moment. Warriors wrap up first. Quickly followed by Bedford. Score is still a tie, 34 to 34. Ball is a Bedford ball led by Mackenzie Tierney. Over to Alexandra as the Buccaneers still have their sight on winning. And that's the same goal of the Warriors. Who's gonna find the treasure first? Warriors have it, led by Emma Shinney. Throwing it over to Mia Forty. Brooklyn Calvin throws it up, goes right into the Buccaneers' hands. After stumbling a bit, they've still got the ball. Alexander throws it up.
Foul number 5, and Shinney, her second personal, 4th team foul. Alexander Zohar has 2 shots.
Bedford takes the lead with 35.
Yes. On, out.
Bouncing out. Bedford scores immediately. Buccaneers still got the ball with a 1-point lead. We got less than 7 minutes. Julia throws it over to Alexandra. Passing it over to Mackenzie. Wakefield almost nabs it. Julia passes it over. Mackenzie goes for the three-pointer and lands it. Score stands 36-40. Can Wakefield catch back up? Mia 40 finds an opening, but this would be smooth. I was about to say, but that's not really a word in that context.
Sit down. Sit down. Come in, son.
Ball still remains in Bedford Buccaneers' hands. Scores again. 42 now. And they get a set of free throws on top of that. Warriors have the ball. Brooklyn Calder throws it over to Emma Shinney. Back to Brooklyn. Going for it. Just bouncing out. And goes up. Almost gets stuck in there. And once again, Bedford ball. 5 minutes and 18 seconds remain. Vaughn's got the ball, throwing it up, and scoring again, 44. Wakefield still cannot manage to score. And Bedford just narrowly misses and scores again. But it's canceled out. There's still an 8-point difference and 4 minutes and 40 seconds remain. Anna Hill throws it over to Emma Shinney. Quinn's trying to find that opening, passing it over to Emma Shinney. Quinn goes for it, falling a little bit short. Buccaneers have got it. Causing a bit of a stumble pass. Wakefield takes the ball, and it remains in their grasps. We've got 4 minutes remaining. Switching out with Emma Shin. Tannehill runs over with the rest of the Warriors. Buccaneers still very, what's the word? Persuasive with their very vocal chants. It's a Warrior ball led by Emma Shinney. Tannehill throws it up, goes right in the Buccaneers' hands. And a 1 and a 2 and a 1-2-3, they score. Bedford now has a 10-point lead. Emma Shinney goes for the three-pointer, just misses. And Wakefield can't shoot in time. We'll be back in a moment. And we're back in the home stretch here. Wakefield and Bedford are almost ready to wrap things up, but we've still got 3 minutes and 11 seconds remaining. It's a Bedford ball. McKenzie throws it over to Alexandra. Still stays a Bedford ball. McKenzie stepping up. Throwing it over to Julia. Wakefield almost scores, but snatched by the Buccaneers. Wakefield finally able to score, scoring a two-pointer. But the Buccaneers have still got an edge.
The ball stays Bedford possession. Buccaneers number 164 replaces Julia Leary.
Let's go!
Buccaneers have still got it. They've still got a pretty noticeable lead, but Warriors aren't giving up just yet. And they score. Emma Quinn scores a two-pointer, bringing the total up to 40. Wakefield still got a chance to take it back. And it goes into Wakefield's hands. Purcell has it, throwing it over. Emma Quinn just bouncing out, going into Buccaneers' hands, but picked back up by Wakefield. Emma Quinn just barely misses the three-pointer. Bedford scores again, 40-48. Buccaneers maintain control of it. Mia 40's back out on the court. Less than a minute left. Bedford still got the lead. It's a Wakefield ball led by Emma Shinney. Wakefield free throw line change. Led by Ashley Purcell. We've got less than a minute left. Missing out, but she's got one remaining. Wakefield still got the ball. Less than a minute left. Ball still remains in Wakefield's hands. Go. 39 seconds remaining. Goes right to Emma Shinney. Back to Ashley Purcell. Mia 40 goes for it. Just bouncing out. This time around the ball goes to Bedford. Buccaneers have still got it. Looks like they're going to score again. 40-50. And of course, once again, Buccaneers get themselves a free throw. 20 seconds remain. And she makes it in. 51 for Bedford. Wakefield now fires back with a free throw of their own. Led by Emma Quinn. She's got 2 shots. 13 seconds on the clock. Misses out on the first, but she's got 1 left. And she makes it in, 41-51. Bedford's got themselves once again another free throw. She shoots, just bouncing out. 10 seconds. Warriors rush to the other side. 5 seconds. 4, 3, going for the three-pointer, scoring at the last second. All right there, me hearties. It looks like the Buccaneers take the win for this game. All right, my name is Captain Matt O'Connor. It's an honor being your commentator, and good night.